Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage? It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're to be classy,
Yeah.
or if they're just a big old piece of trash.
Amen, sister.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a glorious day. We're out back here at Tootie's in a new edition, but I'm going to tell you folks that because you're the motherfucking homies for a little bonus episode right here on the old Patreon, and boy, do we got a special one for you today. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He's an international businessman. And he was giving me shit because I was on the phone fucking StubHub trying to find tickets that I bought that went to the wrong email. Kevin Ryan, everybody.
What's up, gang? Shout out to the motherfucking homies, baby. The lifeblood of the organization, the boots on the ground, the sleeper cells, the fucking everythings. We love you. And I wasn't yelling at you for being on the phone. I was yelling at you because you're on speakerphone and ruined the whole room's conversation to the point where we all had to sit there quietly and listen to you on the phone because you were in a bitchy mood.
Gang, we couldn't be more excited to have our incredible,
back.
and I mean incredibly special guest here with us today for the first time. This is going to be a fun one.
Sorry we're fighting in front of you, by the way.
He is a very funny stand-up comedian and actor, and you might have seen him in, but not limited to. Get a load of this. You got Marvelous Miss Maisel. You have Rise. You have Joker, Hunters, Billions, Only Murders in the Building.
Woo!
That's a popular TV show.
These
with
are big.
Selena Gomez.
These are big productions.
FBI, Law and Order, The Blacklist, Wu-Tang, An American Saga, and Metropolitans. Most recently, 3 episodes of that. Ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of ours from the open mic days. He's one of our good pal Ryan Diesel's main men. Give it up for Jerry Lally, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? It's nice to meet everybody, huh?
Do not attempt to adjust
God.
your television screens, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scary Jerry.
The one and only.
How are you, pal?
I'm having a ball. It's great. It's I felt like I was back on the subway station with you in your last conversation. It's New York City. It's great to be here. It's great.
He's taking shots at the big man.
You mean when we were on the subway together, or just a rude guy on the subway?
A rude guy on the subway. Let me clean that joke up for you, Jerry.
So let's give a little backstory on Mr. Lally here,
Yes.
Kevin. Shall we?
Yes.
A buddy of ours. We started out in the open mic scene up here. It's how we met Diesel. And Diesel always had 2 gentlemen with him. One was Asian Phil,
Yes.
which he cannot be.
He just
Remember Phil?
Yeah.
Do we remember Phil? Every night in my nightmares.
There was Asian Phil who you're still friends with.
No, he's an unmentionable.
Okay. All right.
Phil's been
there
blacklisted.
and then there was Scary Jerry.
Yes.
So if Kevin and I would take turns hosting, Jerry and Phil used to split some barking duties to be on the show.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We're also at the open mics together. We were, we were running in the same circle. Seeing
Constantly
at the
seeing.
village. I used to bump into you at the Coffee Bean down there
Yes,
on
we
Bleecker
did.
and McDougal. You were all over.
Yeah.
Jerry was a mover and a shaker, a hustler.
Yeah, man.
And Ryan and Jerry have maintained their friendship through thick and thin over the few years.
For what, a decade now? How
my
long
guy
have you guys
Ryan.
been friends?
It's been getting thicker. It's been 12 years.
12
Yeah.
years.
And Ryan also
My guy.
oftentimes will share stories about Jerry. What's Jerry up to? Jerry's doing this. Jerry's doing
And
that.
if you ever seen Seinfeld, it's very Bob Sacamano. It's always I was with Jerry yesterday, and this is the stuff you guys have gotten up to.
Now, the things you're going to hear on this episode are all true. None of this has been fabricated for entertainment purposes. We thought it was important to have Jerry on because him being such, how do I put this delicately, an interesting specimen.
Yeah.
I think that's safe
Thank you,
to
pal.
say.
I appreciate it.
I think you will find a mix of garbage, some class. There'll be some tears. There'll be some laughs. But
a good time.
This is Scary Jerry.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. So, Jerry, give us the origin story from the time the spaceship landed.
Well, this is one of my favorite.
I come in peace.
My
Now, did you
favorite.
guys crash? Did you run out of gas? What exactly happened?
One of my favorite things that I learned about you later on from Ryan more recently over the past handful
Ryan
of
talks
years.
too goddamn much.
He does. Ryan's
Shut
fucking-
up,
Ryan
Buddy,
gets
this
a couple
kid
of
has ratted you out for everything you've ever done.
couple of beers in him.
Aye,
He gives you fucking the keys to the safe. Here's the thing: is I didn't know you're a New York kid.
Yeah.
Queens. Born and raised. I would have never guessed. I didn't. I thought you moved here from like Toledo or something.
Remulok 4.
Yeah. All right. So you're born and raised in Queens.
Yeah.
Give us the backstory. Moms, dads, brothers, sisters.
What's the family like?
Mom and dad just grew up in Queens.
Mom and dad also.
Well, mom did, and my dad grew
You
up.
say mom dead?
Mom, dad
did.
did.
Mom grew up in Queens, and
Okay.
dad about that. It's different part of Queens for sure.
Okay.
And I just got 2 brothers and a sister, and I'm the oldest, and I'm the example.
Whoa,
That's crazy.
Jerry! I didn't
Okay.
pick you for the oldest.
And what did you guys grow up in? Do you live in an apartment? Do you live
Living
in
in
a house?
apartments. Just
Is it the same apartment that you grew up in that your family currently lives in now?
I live there right now. I live in a bunk bed.
You live in a bunk bed.
I have 2 bunk beds in my room.
Wait, why? How many people are living in this fucking room,
Oh,
Jerry?
slow down. Everybody, let's just take a second
Just the brothers.
and everybody relax.
Okay.
All right.
A 2-bedroom apartment?
3.
3-bedroom apartment.
You fucking asshole. How old of a gentleman are you, Jer?
I'm 34.
You're
Still live at home.
34, and you still, okay. All right.
hate it.
Hey, this economy, everybody understands.
Goddamn tariffs.
All right.
You gonna tax me later? Oh, it's not.
All right. So, and you were born in this apartment.
Oh yeah.
So who resides in the apartment currently?
Mom, dad, everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody still lives there.
Everybody still lives there.
How old is your
No one's moved on.
How old are your 2 brothers? And are they connected somehow, physically or?
They're brothers. What are you talking about? Yeah. This
How old are they?
Let's see. They're in their 20s.
Your 2
He's
brothers.
saying Ryan claims he doesn't know anything about his family.
Hold on. Your 2 brothers are in their 20s, and
wanna
how old is your
say-
sister?
They're all in their 20s. They're all in
No,
their
no,
20s.
Jerry, that's
Yeah.
10 years.
Let's say Nora 28, I guess.
Nora's 28. She's
Okay.
your sister.
Sean is 24.
Nora, Sean,
And
Jerry.
and Daniel is 21.
And Daniel.
Maybe?
All very normal.
All
good
biblical names?
Yeah, very good names.
What is your practicing faith, if you don't mind me asking? What are you guys? Are you Catholic?
I personally, I don't
Were you,
participate.
did you?
Jared don't buy it. All right.
No.
Hey, listen,
The aliens
you got to
are
get
there.
up pretty early in the morning to fool me.
What were you born? Were you born Catholic, Jewish?
It's definitely Catholic.
Catholic,
Something
okay.
like that, yeah.
Definitely Catholic. You know,
In that
racist.
ballpark, yeah. in the vicinity.
Okay.
Okay. And okay, so you live in the same house that you lived in.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, let's jump in
What are
to the
pa-
bedroom situation.
One second. Well, let's paint the picture a little bit. What do the parents do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
Mom is a para teacher. She just in the schools just helping
You say
kids
she's
out.
a
para. She's a para.
What does that mean? A para teacher?
She's like a teacher's assistant.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. In the
So your mom's a
classrooms.
teacher's assistant, has
And,
been your whole life.
Very nice. Admirable work.
Recently, like past 5 years. And
What did she do before that?
Housewife.
Housewife.
Yeah, and
Okay.
dad operating engineer. He just does the
Like machinery, like
the air conditioning, like in
Oh,
He
buildings.
does
gotcha.
HVAC. Oh,
HVAC.
at a very big government building in
right,
the city.
right.
Yeah.
So he's a government worker.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's done that your whole life.
He did that the past 10 years, and before that was like Oxford University Press, like on 34th Street.
Working
Been
in
in the city, though.
working in HVAC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
Same with my father. Blue collar guys.
Yeah. And then, okay, is the room that you're in now the room that you grew up in?
Yes.
Why is there 2 bunk beds in that room?
Because there's 3 boys.
3 boys.
Do they live in the room with you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's a 3-bedroom. Where else? The daughter.
Wait.
So this is how. Let me
Hold on.
quarterback. Hold on.
Sister has her own room.
Obviously, the one and only daughter gets the own room. The mother and father in the one room, and the 3 boys are shacked up together. So you got the 34, 24.
I don't know if I could do this.
It's intense. Yeah.
Okay.
It's great seeing my whole family. It's great.
You don't know how old they are.
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you.
It's like a
Appreciate
hostel.
it, Ryan.
So you and your 2 brothers in their 20s. Oh, man. I would not want to borrow a pair of socks from you.
They're crawling across the floor.
I'm glad this is on Patreon.
Okay. So, okay. All right.
Huh.
Kevin?
Okay.
Luke, did you have
How do we go from here?
I feel like I'm interviewing the Iceman.
Okay. Have you
Coming to your
guys
house soon.
have you guys always lived in that room?
Yeah.
Okay.
What-
Second time we asked this, but keep going.
All right.
Okay, yeah, get him, Jerry. Jerry's not taking any guff, and I appreciate that.
So the three of you live in this room.
Yes.
I have a question about the bunk bed. So it's 2 bunk beds. Who has the empty
There's a
bunk?
desk and there's 2 bookshelves too. The room is full.
It's
full.
a full room, dude.
2 guitars.
2 guitars.
Okay,
my
so hold
amp.
on. So how many watt amp you got? What are you kicking?
I
15?
think 60 watt.
60 watt amp? That's a lot of. It takes up a lot of space.
Juice.
All right, so it's the 2 bunk beds, right? What are the placement of the brothers in the bunk beds? Because I would
I'm
assume bottom
bottom
bunk
bunk.
is the best. That's the best. Older brother gets
Bottom
the bunk.
bunk, bottom
think
bunk,
so.
solo bunk is for the king of the castle.
Is there anybody above you?
Sean's above me.
Sean's above you.
Dan's on his own.
Why
Dan's
does
on
he have his own?
It's a good question.
Has that always been your bed?
We flip flopped. You know, we've moved things around. You know, make it look like something's new, but it's not new. You know, it's the same
It's
room.
all the same.
How long have you had the same exact bunk beds in there? Has it been a while?
Oh, we've replaced that bunk bed 15 years ago, I guess. It's been like 2 bunk beds altogether ever in that room.
That's not that many bunk beds.
No, it's not that many.
Okay.
Okay. And then your sister has her own room and your mom and dad.
Oh yeah.
Are
They
they
sleep-
also in bunk beds?
I feel
Your
like
mom
you
and dad sleep in a, do they have a king size bed or a queen size bed?
I think it's a queen size. I don't
Queen
know. It's
size?
some kind of size. Yeah, who cares?
Okay.
What are you in my business for, huh? Get out of here. This kid. Yeah.
Fucking Jerry's gonna come over and slap you.
Okay. All right. So you've always been in the same house.
Yeah.
You live there with your whole family. What were the vacations like when you were a young man? Where would you guys go?
Do you guys do like Jones Beach or
do you
anything?
have extended-
Sometimes Jones Beach. Sometimes we just go upstate. One year we went to Niagara Falls. That was awesome.
Okay.
Beautiful. Then one year we went to Ireland and it
You
rained.
turn into like a 60-year-old man. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, my Pete.
You
my
gotta
God,
go.
the
You gotta
Pete.
go.
Yeah.
I want to know which vacation you left the fourth brother at.
You mean
Hey, Gary.
Joe Lally?
Mike
Okay. Do you have extended family around you in Queens, or is it just you guys?
My mom is the youngest of 11. And-
Whoa.
Yeah. Big Irish family. Big Irish family.
I got a lot in common with Jerry.
And they're all
really? That's funny.
Dads are pipe fitters.
and they're all around.
For the most part, yeah.
Do you see them
Every now and again.
every now and again? And how were you as a student in school?
Horrific. Ugh.
Horrific.
I just hate taking notes. I have a pretty bad GPA.
Well, do you remember what it was?
I don't want to
It's fine.
Jerry.
Jerry, you're
1.8.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
PU. Yeah.
Do you remember what you
How do I
got?
leave the house? I don't understand. I don't know.
Do you remember what you got on the SATs?
That's a test, right?
Yes.
Jerry's Jerry's killing.
That's a Greek restaurant downtown.
I avoided it.
You
I
didn't take the
it. I
SAT.
didn't
Did
take
you
it.
have? Did you
It was
ever?
a different kind of test. It was like a cat or blat or yabba that or I don't know. I didn't take SAT. I didn't take SAT, but I took some other kind of test.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you go to college?
I went to middle college, which is a high school, and it was on LaGuardia College campus. So I took high
Wait.
school and college at the same time. Like,
Middle college.
Kids have got
It's ridiculous. it's a little silly. It's a
It
little
was college
silly.
adjacent.
Wait, what?
Look at middle college. And
All right, hold on.
Middle college was your high school.
Middle college, high school at LaGuardia Community College.
Yes.
Whoa, your high school was at a community
Why did you go there, man?
It's pretty unique. It's
Is
pretty
that
out
just
there.
because
So
of-
Middle College High School is at LaGuardia Community College, is a public high school located on the campus of LaGuardia Community College in Long Island City, neighborhood of Queens. Houses approximately 500 students,
1,500 bunk beds.
as far as the eye can see.
Why did you go there? Is that just the district that you were in?
No, it seems like weird as fuck. So I wanted to see that. I wanted to see some weird shit. So I did.
You wanted to experience that, so you wanted to go there.
Yeah.
And where did you go to elementary school?
Hold on, this makes sense. Our early college program offers students the rare opportunity to take a look at college courses while they're still in high school.
Like
Okay.
I took math 99 of adults, like 40-year-olds. It's great. You could have been there, Foley. Taking math 95.
Hey, listen,
Flunking with me.
I don't know why he's got a chip on his shoulder with the big man. Must have been the speakerphone call, but I'm on board with it.
This fucking guy.
So,
All right, this makes sense to me.
so you were taking college classes, but the GPA was a little low. Do you have a college degree?
I have like 45 credits. You need 60 for an associate's, and I'm not there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have any plan on maybe going back at all, or no? No.
School? PU.
So
Behind
was it 4? You did 4 years in this college, or in
I
this?
did 2 years. 2 years. Associate's degree, yeah. But,
Wait, no, hold on.
But you don't have the.
Wait,
but I did 4 years of high school and
Uh-huh.
then 2 years of college.
Ah,
And 2
okay.
years.
I did
at the
junior
same
senior
campus?
at LaGuardia. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Wait.
Wild experience.
Wait. Hold on. You junior and senior.
Junior
year,
and senior year of high school was at LaGuardia High School on the campus.
right?
And
then you did 2 years at
so
the
you
community
did
college.
4 years total at the.
LaGuardia Community College, yeah.
So, hold on. Does anybody- so, how long did you go to school there? Total.
4 years.
4, yeah.
2 and 2. 2 high school years, 2 college years.
That doesn't seem right.
That's what I don't know. I'm not.
It should be 6.
I did like half high school, half college.
He didn't,
in-
he didn't
in
go until his
11th,
junior
12th grade.
year.
Did you graduate high school?
I didn't walk the steps, but because I fucked up some classes, fucked up a lot of classes. But I did graduate, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Did you play any sports growing up?
Even in the neighborhood at all? Basketball, roller hockey, anything? No.
Did the school have a high school football team?
They had, and I avoided it at all costs.
Okay.
Sports?
Probably
Yeah,
played with
yucky.
with Riker versus Rikers Island or something.
I joined the guitar club. That was cool. but
Okay.
I did not
A very
do any
talented
music
guitar
stuff.
player, so I've
Oh,
heard.
thank you. Yeah.
What kind of guitars do you have?
I had a big wooden acoustic that's hunk of shit, but it's been with me thick and thin, so I can't let it go.
Of course.
I can't tune it right, but I can't let it go.
Okay, maybe he's not that good at guitars.
Can you tune a guitar by ear?
It'll take a few minutes, but yeah, eventually.
Okay.
I use it to
Ryan's saying no.
Can you read music?
I can read the chords and sight read the voice part, but I can't really do the piano part. Piano part's pretty hard.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Singing, playing, so fun. I love it.
So the vacations you had said would be Niagara Falls.
I went to Ireland once when I was
And who'd you stay with in Ireland? Did the whole family go?
whole family went. Yeah.
And who did you stay with over there?
Um,
Hotels?
my dad's family was there, so we stayed with them a little bit.
They lived there. They're from
yeah,
Ireland.
Yeah,
so
my
you
dad's
guys
from
went-
Ireland.
Gotcha.
My dad's
Family's from Ireland.
Was
So
your
they
father born in Ireland?
No,
He was born here.
Yeah.
He's first generation Irish.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. He is.
And you stayed with their family. You remember what part of Ireland that was?
We went to Galway, and then we did travel around.
Very nice.
We went to Cork.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Rains every day. I would not go back.
And
I hate the rain so.
You
goddamn
heard it
much.
here first,
Ugh.
gang.
how old were you when you did this?
12, maybe 13.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one day we all got really sick, and we all vomited all of our great aunts.
All of your great aunts?
her bedroom, the whole bedroom. Oh,
Oh, man.
it was,
What
it
made
was like
you
the
all sick?
aristocrats.
Do you remember?
The vegetables.
What made you all sick?
I don't know.
Some type of food
Some
poisoning?
kind of food poisoning. Yeah, something like that.
Airborne?
I mean,
Jerry germs, a bunch of Jerry germs in the air.
bunch of Jerry.
germs.
Okay.
All right. When's the last time the family took a vacation together now?
We went to what's it called? We went to Cape Cod a year or two
Oh.
ago. Yeah, that was fun.
The whole family?
Whole family.
You guys go to I don't peg you as a beach guy, Jar.
I don't like the beach so much.
Yeah. You got
What did-
that pale
Who
Irish
did you guys
skin?
stay with up in Cape Cod?
No, we just went to a hotel. Yeah. Well, we rented a house, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't this only a
That's
year
awesome.
ago?
My memory's so hazy.
Do you remember how
I
many?
feel like I'm talking to Kaiser Soze.
Do you remember?
He's making it up.
We're all from
Oh,
we're all from Fiji.
I went to Hat Town.
My dad, Paul Newman, he loves yourself.
My mother, Ecto Cooler. How many bedrooms was the house that you stayed in Cape Cod? Did you all have your own room, or were you?
Everyone had their own room.
So that's
Whoa.
that's like a
5
real
rooms
nice
there.
vacation for you.
Yeah.
I don't know why you turn into Jay Leno there.
all right. So no, any pets growing up?
I wish my parents aren't into the pets.
No pets?
No.
Where are they
I
gonna-
love
yeah.
dogs. Dogs are great. Ugh. They're
Not-
cute.
Not a fish tank, not a nothing, a turtle,
Not a tee-hee.
a lizard. You strike me as a lizard person. No?
What's that supposed to mean? Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
You're weird.
Yeah, Henry.
Okay. What all right, what was the first job? The first job you had?
I sold T-shirts at
What?
at
At a mall?
no,
Not for like a band.
at U.S. Open. At the U.S. Open.
Oh, that's a very Queens fucking
Okay.
job. No, it is. Yeah,
I also worked at the U.S. Open one year in concessions.
I did merchandising.
Did you?
Yeah.
Lost his job to Jerry.
Yeah. I'm taking your jab.
Okay.
How old were you when you did that?
I must have been 18. It was 2007.
So that was your first job at 18.
Yeah.
Now that's a seasonal position.
Seasonal.
Right. So what did you do
But
for the
I
rest
think
of
you
the
have
year?
to be from Queens to get those jobs, right? A lot of them, you have to be New York kids. They go to, like, Chris D did it. It's like a very,
So what did you do after the U.S. Open was over that weekend?
I finished school,
Uh-huh.
and I just bummed around and you know,
And what was the next job after that?
it was a while ago. Like I did that, and then I what did I do? I worked at Yankee Stadium in 2013. That was my next
Get the
job.
fuck out of here.
oh, they had
a white
mentioned
guy.
that. All right, so
What did you do there?
He was selling beers, I found.
Pitching coach?
They went to the World Series because of me. No credit.
Telling
No.
David Wells about his
So you were a beer vendor.
Beer vendor.
shit.
I sold chicken there. Chicken was awesome.
just
Yeah.
chicken?
Chicken and beers. At Yankee Stadium.
I'm sorry. Chicken and beers?
Food. I sold food and concessions.
Did you go around with the chicken?
No.
But the beers you went around with?
No. I just stationary.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
worked at a concession stand at
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
How long did you do that for?
3-4 months.
I found out you were let go from that position.
I was let go from that position.
What was the circumstances involving your termination?
There
with
was
the Yankees
a s-
organization.
There was a secret shopper, checking you, making sure you give ID for beers. And she came up and was like, "Oh, I forgot to get my beer, but I don't have my ID." You fuck
So she
that."
pulled the honeypot on you.
I got caught.
Jerry's sitting there like these ditzy broads.
Was she an attractive lady?
That's
Not
what
that-
I would do if I was
doesn't-
trying to
doesn't
catch
matter.
you. You got to send up the hot broads distract you.
Okay. All right. So we
The
have
manager just came in with a pink slip already in his hand. We just walked out.
it was an
I
actual
might have
pink
cried
slip.
a little bit. Yeah,
You might have cried a little bit.
I'm a wimp.
No, hey, getting
is
fired is
20
no
This
fun.
is 2013.
Yeah.
How old of a guy were you then?
34.
20.
I mean, what, it was 12 years ago.
23?
So what did you do for work between the ages of 18? This is like Jesus.
I just stayed at home.
You just were home.
Practice
And then-
guitar.
What did you do?
Yeah, I wanted to be I wanted to be James Hetfield. I wanted to be at Metallica. I'm the next Metallica. But
That-
obviously I'm not.
That being said, what was the first concert?
Oh yeah, I saw fuck, what's it called? it's all blurring together for me. I saw Ozzy Osbourne at MSG
Whoa.
2015. That was great. And his
1976.
farewell tour. But
Saw Ozzy at MSG.
yeah.
Who took you to that? You go by yourself? You go with friends?
Go by myself. Yeah.
Did you have a crew in high school that you were buddies with?
The guitar club? They were cool. Yeah, but we didn't really keep in contact.
Do you
after
still
school.
talk to them at all?
Not
Just
really.
say
No.
Not really,
So who's
not
your
really.
crew now? Would you say it's Diesel and
It's Ryan. It's a few people. My friend Dave Shine. Shout out to Dave Shine. He's cool.
is he a
And-
comic?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
comic.
you know, we've met him.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
from back in the day
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Huh.
All right.
And
Steve Gerard. Ryan. You know?
Steve Gerard, of
That's
course.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
Steve.
that's
Good guy. Good guy. Funny guy.
who is the most famous person you've ever met? It could have been as a kid. It could have been if you bumped into Ozzy Osbourne on the subway. Like what?
I mean, I'm in The Irishman, and I saw
Right.
De
There we
Niro
go.
from afar.
You saw De Niro from afar.
I'm sorry, I didn't put Irishman on the thing. It's one of my favorite movies.
He's uncredited.
He's
Yeah.
uncredited.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm in The Irishman, and I'm in The Joker. Like I watch De Niro hug.
Because you were so interesting. So credited.
And
Okay.
the studio audience for
I have a
that.
couple uncredited on my IMDb as well, so don't worry about that. You're working actor.
Yeah.
So you got to meet De Niro.
I didn't shake his hand, but I said hi.
He was in the
And
same
he,
room
he
as
ignored
me.
me.
Okay. All right. Did you get to meet Pacino?
No. But
Martin
I saw him.
Scorsese.
But yeah. I'm in a scene with him where he's like getting prosecuted by RFK Jr. in the scene in the movie, and
Yeah, I like that kid that plays RFK. He's
yeah,
good.
he's great.
He's the guy that played.
I'm an idiot. I thought RFK Jr. was in the movie. I'm like, he
No,
acts
see,
too?
I meant
This
senior.
guy-
I did say
this guy
junior,
does
but-
it
Yeah,
all.
you did say.
I meant senior.
Yeah, that's the kid from. That's the guy from
Sure.
Boardwalk Empire with the
Yeah.
half a face.
Sure,
Good-looking
sure,
guy,
sure.
Irish guy again. Okay. All right. And do you have? Okay. All right.
I saw Scorsese too. He's like 5'3". He's so short.
How
Did you
far
get
away did you see Scorsese? You're seeing these. You're not meeting these guys, right?
No,
You're
not
seeing
me.
them.
I'm just like, hey, it's that guy. Oh my god, wow.
So back to
Dan
the
Jordan.
original question: who was the most famous person you met?
Not that you saw. It could be
You ever
from
meet
like
any New York newscasters?
No.
Al Roker.
I mean, I saw like Larry David once in passing, but like meet anyone? Not
Just some old
really. Just some old guy who could have been. I think it was Larry.
He was at SML.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the home a little bit.
Okay.
You're all living there. What do your brothers do now?
My brother is gonna start doing electrician stuff, but he also does gaffing stuff. Sean, yeah.
Okay.
And,
He works in film.
He's doing like live event stuff,
Production type stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And your sister, what does she do? Is she the youngest?
No. She's the oldest outside from
Behind
me.
you.
Yeah.
What does she do?
I've also heard
waits
you're not
tables.
sure of this.
She's here and there. She's in between jobs every now and again. Yeah.
And did anybody go to college in the
Man,
family?
Jerry would be a great mobster. You cannot tie him down with
Oh,
maybe I was in,
Who's
maybe
asking?
I
Who's
wasn't.
asking?
Well, my high school was inside the college.
No,
you weren't.
That's the first. That and the bunk beds are two firsts here at Are You Garbage. Did anybody in the family go to college?
Gary,
When you put that in paper, I guess it's just me, huh?
when you put it on paper, we're not putting it on paper.
I'm really incredible, aren't I? Huh? Wow. I gotta think about this more.
And did anybody ever move out yet, or want to?
Has
or
anybody
get
moved
their
out
own
and come back?
place?
Sister moved out and came back. Daniel moved out and came back.
Uh-huh.
It's hard in this economy, ain't it? Ain't it?
Sure.
Got you, buddy. So let's talk about the home a little bit.
Okay.
Who does the most of the cooking?
I'll just like flip a burger on the pan and just do that.
You also you're cooking for yourself.
I'll cook for like Sean and my mom sometimes and Daniel. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are there like family dinners where you all sit around,
And your mom makes dinner, and you guys sit.
or you guys
sometimes.
order out or so?
It depends on the day. Sometimes I order out. Sometimes flip burgers.
I mean,
We'll do it all. Do it all.
Sometimes I eat, sometimes I don't. What the fuck you want from me?
Does your, sometimes I'm hungry.
Who's
dickhead.
asking? Who's asking?
Does your mom
Looks
cook?
like you haven't missed a meal. He's shitting on you.
Are you wearing a wire? You wearing a wire?
Hey, why are you asking me all these fucking food questions, you fat prick?
Why didn't it ask anything? Does your mom cook?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Take it easy on that. Take it easy on that water. That's the only one you're getting.
No bathroom breaks, Jack.
Don't kick me out. Don't kick me out.
So your mom, what would you say? Something your mom is, what's her famous dish in the family?
She'll make a chicken.
This guy loves chicken.
Make some burgers. Oh, I love chicken. For a long time, I only ate chicken. Only. But now I just branch out to burgers and salads. I'll do some salads. Yeah.
Chickens and burgers.
Chickens and burgers. Chickens and burgers.
So
And deli
Hold
meat.
on,
All about the deli meat.
Hold on. We gotta take it slow, Jerry. You're throwing a lot of good answers at us. Now, if you're doing a burger at the house, you do that on the frying pan.
Yeah.
Is it a frozen patty or it's a frozen patty?
Usually it's frozen patty.
Usually a frozen patty. Do you let it thaw or do you throw it right on a pan?
I let the pan heat and then I throw it on the pan.
Yeah, I do that too. I respect
Yeah, I
that.
like it.
frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have time to thaw out. You're hungry. You
And
need
who
it now.
who does mostly the grocery shopping?
One second.
The folks.
Now, what kind of bun is this burger going on?
Or
I
piece of bread?
I got a feeling it's 2 pieces of white bread.
I'll do sourdough. I'll throw it on the pan and then I'll cut up the bread on the pan and I'll flip it and then I'll put the
You're
burger.
making patty melts over
Yeah.
there.
That's pretty good.
Do you like
Jared.
cheese on your
I
burger?
saw Gordon Ramsay do that, so I'm just copying him.
I saw him from afar one time on the subway.
Could have been Larry David. I don't know.
YouTube.
Hold on, okay. So that's that. That you'll do like the patty melt esque. Any cheese on it?
I'm anti-cheese. Cheese is
Yeah.
gross. I don't like it.
You don't eat cheese.
I don't like pizza.
That's a hard take.
You don't
from
like
Scary.
pizza?
I'm a New Yorker who doesn't like pizza. Yeah, I'm one of those.
Really?
I'm really out there.
Doesn't like
All right,
pizza.
so and then what kind of deli meats we talking? You like a blazing buffalo?
Blazing buffalo's good. I like the oven gold to turkey.
Okay.
Boar's
the
head.
ham. Boar's head. Yeah.
What you do?
Not lately. Boar's head. Ugh. They got the.
You got a recall or something?
This has some kind of recall.
Listeria.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for that.
Oh no, I didn't get the memo. Figure would have.
Are you feeling
Okay.
okay?
All
Feeling
right.
okay?
Okay.
So, will you make a sandwich with that? Also on the sourdough?
Yeah.
Huh? But no cheese, so just like the turkey or
I'll
the
put like
the ham.
pepper. I'll put some goofy seasoning on it. Honey's great. I love honey.
You'll put honey on the ham?
every now and again, not every time, but yeah. I like to flip.
You've always writing it down.
Any mayonnaise?
I can't
Mustard.
peg him as a mayo.
I like
guy.
mustard. Mustard's fine.
Yeah.
I'll throw barbecue sauce on there. Yeah.
You'll have a cold.
Barbecue sauce and ham?
Yeah. Love it. That's best. You're missing out if you're not doing it right. If you're not doing it
Dumbass.
now. Sometimes I'll
You
throw an
guys
egg in
turn
there.
on me.
Now you said that your mom does most of the shopping. Is it a weekly order?
It's weekly.
Like, what's the structure in the house? Like, your mom will go to the store
Mom and Dad will go to the store and just
on a
buy
weekly
some stuff.
basis.
Yeah.
Oh, so they go and they go do
Trader
the
Joe's. Yeah.
Trader Joe's.
Pretty good.
Costco.
Costco.
We get
Fancy.
the waters. Get
Huh.
the packs of waters.
Big
Yeah.
packs of waters.
Okay.
Love the water.
Do you ever go with them
Sometimes.
to help?
Yeah.
Is there a family car?
Yeah, there is.
What kind of car is that?
It's a Escalade. I drive.
You parents
Wait,
are driving
shut
around.
the f-
Wait, you're not sleeping. Hold on, you're not sleeping in bunk beds. You're driving around in a $100,000 Escalade jar. Escape.
That's the word. It could be. I don't know what. I know it's a black car. That's what I know.
It's a black car.
Is it an SUV?
It's probably the fucking Q
no,
train.
it's not an SUV.
So it's
So
not
it's
an
not an
Escalade.
Escalade.
Cars. I don't know cars.
Do you have a license?
I have a license and I don't know cars.
Do you drive?
I drive. Yeah.
What car do you drive?
The Escalade.
The family car. Yeah, whatever that car that
So you're
is.
driving
You
your
don't
family
know-
car. You don't know that
I
it
don't know the make.
So if your car got stolen and Kevin and I were police officers, and we came up to you and said, "Sir, I'm sorry, your car was stolen. What is the make and model of the car?"
I'd run away. Talk to the cops. Get out of here. I'm not talking to the cops.
I'm not talking to the
I mean,
pigs.
you two are cool, but I'm not talking to real cops. Get out of here.
You don't know the car.
It's a black Honda.
Okay.
That's it. And at first license starts with a Q.
All right. Take it
That'll
easy.
narrow it down. That's only 4 million
Do
cars.
you know what year it is?
2025.
Is
now.
it new?
You go by years?
Yeah. Do you know what year is it? Is it old? Is it new?
Oh, it's recent. Yeah.
You got a CD player in it? Can you plug your phone? Is there a screen in it?
You could. I do the Bluetooth on the car.
All right, so it's
yeah.
relatively probably at least a 2019 on.
Is there?
Gotta be.
Is there? When's the last time all of you were in the car together?
I went to a funeral yesterday for my Uncle Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry. to hear
Rest
that.
in peace, Uncle
And
Joe.
you all went.
We all went.
Now, what do you
Take
wear?
a selfie.
What do you wear to something like that? Did you guys get dressed up in like
We
black
weren't
suits?
dressed up. We had black suits and had like the pattern tie. I wasn't crazy about it. I should have got like a black tie, but
No,
I just
that's
had like
okay.
a goofy
That's
pattern
fine, yeah.
tie.
I mean, no,
Does everybody wear a black suit, or does your mom and your sister wear like a dress or something?
Mom wears a dress and Nora wears a dress and everyone was there and my uncle.
They look like Men in Black.
they all roll
It's
up.
kind of like that. But my uncle, he just showed up in a hat and just a t-shirt.
Okay.
A hat and a T-shirt.
My Uncle John, yeah.
Uncle John.
But did that ruffle the feathers of people there? or
No,
that
they
was
know
okay?
him. You know, yeah,
They know,
everyone loves
this is
Uncle
the best
but
he's
Uncle
doing.
John. But
Was there a luncheon after the funeral? Did you go somewhere to break some bread, have something to eat?
yeah,
Now, where was that?
somewhere next to the.
It was a restaurant.
Yeah, it was a restaurant like next to like the
Funeral home.
funeral home. Yeah.
About how many people were there?
Too many. Too many. 11 siblings. When I was
Oh, right, okay.
10.
For the audio
No,
listener,
it's
Jerry
not.
just burped.
I'm silently gasping. And
So is
at
that whole
least-
side, that whole contingency of the family? That's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
What did they serve at the funeral? Do you remember? What kind of
Um,
food?
It was
I assume it wasn't oven gold chicken and barbecue sauce.
That'd be so cool, all right? No.
Did you
Chicken
eat-
Florence, is there pasta? Was it self-serve? Like, was it serve it like
Yeah,
a...
we all
like
read
a-
from the menu and just like picked from the menu.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
okay.
Did you?
I-
What did you have?
I had like a Philly steak sub. Yeah, that was
With
good.
cheese?
No. I said no cheese.
Listen,
Those are wrap.
I love a cheesesteak. A cheesesteak after a funeral is pretty crazy. I've never thought of that.
Unless it was the funeral for the Philly fanatic.
It feels a bit heavy and doesn't really feel like you're mourning.
What do you like to? What do you drink? Soft drinks?
I love a hard cider. Hard ciders are good.
Oh,
Yeah.
the alcohol. I mean at
But like at lunch.
I'd stick to water. It's usually water for me.
No soda?
you're not a
Not
soda
really
guy.
a soda. I'll drink soda, but I'm not really. It's water all day. Well, you know,
Okay.
you gotta drink 8 every day, right? 8 ounces.
No, more than 8 ounces, Jared.
What was it like in the house when you were
I
a
think I'm big.
What was it like in the house when you were a kid? When you would come home from school, college,
Yeah.
who would be there and what would you do?
Was there a babysitter?
When,
Were you
when you're
over-
somewhat of age, when you're 12, 13.
Mom was there. Mom would usually be there.
Uh-huh.
Or sometimes we would just do activities, go out. Sometimes my mom would take me out to play soccer when I was really young, or
Okay.
Okay.
basketball sometimes.
Did you
But it
like
never
co-
really stuck with me.
Did you watch cartoons when you were a kid?
A lot.
What were what were the shows that you liked?
I loved Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Uh-huh.
Butter
And
toast.
Big.
So you guys had cable.
For a little while, and then we stopped. Then
Really?
Then they threw the TV out.
They threw the
threw the
TV?
TV.
You were watching too much TV or
Too much
what?
TV. Yeah. I didn't do any schoolwork. I didn't do anything.
You got that 1-8, Jerry. You gotta cut the cord at some
There was
point.
no TV in the house.
No TV. Just two couches facing each other. Yeah.
Whoa.
Pretty nuts.
That's
Pretty
like a
nuts.
funeral home.
what would you guys do at night with no television? Are you a close family? Do you talk?
We see each other a lot.
Just like I saw Larry David.
How many bathrooms are in the apartment?
2.
2.
Do you own the
I feel
apartment or
very
do you
spoiled
rent?
thinking back in my house. I got it really good. Like in the city, 2 bathrooms.
That's
oh my
striking.
God.
You know, that's amazing.
Thanks, Dad.
What do you own or do you rent?
Rent.
They rent. Okay. You've been there for a long. That's a long lease.
We're in
Okay.
a Mitchell Llama. I don't know what that means, but it was like a lottery fucking housing thing.
So you're in a nice building.
Yeah, in Queens. Yeah.
Uh-huh. What floor do you guys live on, roughly?
3.
You're on the 3rd floor. Is it a walk
Did
up?
you just do this for 3?
Well,
That's what
I
the
do.
Germans do. Yikes.
That's also sign language. You can count in one hand, and that's 3. And this is W. But
How do you know? You know sign language?
I took it in college, in high school college,
Uh-huh.
and the one thing that really stuck with me is you can count in one hand in sign language. That's fucking cool as hell. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
You do
Wait,
1,
I'm-
2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Do that. 7, 8, 9,
Oh.
and then 10. 10's thumbs up. That's fucking cool as shit. I love that.
Sign language.
ASL. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
ASL.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there a TV in the house currently?
No. We just look at
So
our
you haven't had a
phones or
TV since
iPads.
that for what, like 20 years?
At least, maybe longer. Yeah.
So no
Maybe
cable. You have
20
internet.
years. We have internet, yeah, and the phone, but no TV. Yeah, they don't like the TV. I don't have to tell you.
Do you have
I
like
miss
a,
it.
Do you have like? Do you guys have like a laptop? Like, what's the computer?
We got
Is
the
it a desk-
laptops and iPads. We use my
Laptops,
iPad.
iPads.
All
But,
personal. There's no family computer.
No, there was, but no, now we got our own
That thing's
little
got a
thing.
layer of goo on it.
You know me best. You know me best.
That's getting passed from bunk bed to bunk bed.
Do your parents read?
Yeah, of course. We have like, so he worked at a my
Printing
dad,
press.
My dad worked at press. We had books all the time, and
What was the last book you read? I'm not a reader myself. I'm not casting
No, I got
dispersions.
you.
Not at
here.
all.
I like reading comic books. I'll just read some graphic novels. I
Okay.
just read what's it fucking called? Black Hammer, which is just
I've seen that video.
Are you a Frank Miller fan?
Frank Miller. His art's great. As a person, not so much.
Okay, I don't know much about his politics.
But his art's fantastic. Yeah.
All right, so you read a lot of comic books. Do you have any collectibles comic books that might be worth some money?
No.
No.
There's a whole market of people who think they have collectibles. They're lying to themselves. They're liars. Get out of here. No. I have a lot of comics. Worth something? Get out of here. No way.
Are there any posters on
Kick
the wall
rocks.
in your brother's bedrooms?
We got like a Star Wars up there, and we got a Tintin one and a
Tintin?
Tintin. Yeah.
Oh, like wait, I'm thinking the AT-ATs.
You mean the French cartoon?
the French cartoon that was
The
adapted.
dog?
It
The
was
Adventures-
adapted into a movie that Spielberg made. It's a CG. You know, the blonde haired guy. you know.
Adventures
No,
of Tintin.
You have,
Mentioned
you,
Tintin,
you,
yeah.
you have quite an affection for movies. Did you guys go to the movies growing up a lot? Was that it? Like, what was a family outing that you guys would do as all 5 of minus the funeral? Rest in peace.
Well, my mom took us to Madagascar, the movie, like the premiere, and like we met the guy who like sang the song. I like to move it. We like to move it. He was like there
Who
in the
sang
screening.
that? So
Some-
did you meet
some
him or
guy.
did you see him?
He was there. He was just singing.
He was there.
He was there.
You didn't meet
It's
him.
like Baha Man or whatever.
No, it
No.
was just some.
Are you
one-hit
sure he
wonder
wasn't
guy.
just some guy singing the song?
Now that you mention it, it could be just
Showtime. I was on
At
the
the
G
theater.
train. Yeah. Okay. Now, do the people in your family eat pizza? Or are they anti-pizza?
No,
as
they
well?
like pizza. It's just me. Yeah.
Where would they get? Would they like a local? Would they a Pizza Hut, a Domino's?
There's,
Was it a local? Like what did they?
There's a pizza. There's a Domino's right by me, and
And
there's a pizza. They'll go to Pizza Hut.
Or Pizza Hut, they go Pizza
Domino's.
Hut.
Yeah.
When's the last time you guys went out to dinner as a family? Not the funeral, obviously. Is that something you guys do somewhat regularly?
Every now and again.
And
Not every day, but every now and again. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
like go eat like at What's That Cafe, like in town. Yeah.
Hey, we're
Live
all
in
going out.
Woodside. Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
like how you're doing it. Hey, we're all going.
We're all going to the fair together.
What about breakfast at the house? Is there cereal? Is there eggs?
Not everyone eats breakfast, but I love making an omelet. Ugh,
You'll make an omelet,
love
Jared.
No
Yeah,
cheese.
No
Hamburger.
cheese.
What
Yeah.
do you usually put in the omelet?
Throw in some oregano, throw in some peppers, throw in some, meat, turkey. Love turkey. Turkey omelet, that's great.
Like slight like lunch meat turkey.
I'll cut it up.
That's
and throw it in there.
wild. I can't.
And
That's
it's-
crazy.
Meat on meat, it's great.
it's-
lunch meat breakfast is nuts, dude.
It's
You're
free
missing out.
range in the house. You know, your mom goes to the store,
Pretty
whatever
much.
you guys want to have, you can have. There's no whatever.
I mean, it wasn't like that growing up, I guess, but yeah, pretty much.
Do you and your brothers and sisters pay any rent to your parents?
Let's say yes.
You do.
I
You
mean,
don't.
I lost my job at Rite Aid, and
But you worked at for 100 years, I think. It's just when we.
about
how
as
long-
long as I've known Ryan.
Yeah,
at
as long as
least.
I've known
Yeah.
you, you've been doing. That's a pretty good job too,
Yeah.
right? It was a pretty good gig.
It paid in peanuts.
It paid in peanuts.
Terrible. Yeah.
I mean, it's not well. And we had asked Brian this. You never wanted to step into the managerial role since being there so long?
I don't like telling people. I don't like telling people what to do.
Okay.
Ugh. But I really should have. That
Well-
would have benefited me greatly. But
What was the shift you were working? Like early, like so were you working
I got hired to like work overnight, like just stock the
stock
shelves
and shelves?
and
So you'd
ignore
go in at what time?
customers.
You'd go in at 9, 10 o'clock?
I would go in at like 9, 10, and like leave at 7 in the morning and just
Wow.
stock the shelves. And then
Then what time would you go to bed? You go home?
sleep in the morning. Yeah, sleep when this day light out. And
Yeah.
and then COVID happened, and like we couldn't like
Oh, my God, I forgot about
work at no overnight. We like shut the store down at like midnight and like open at like 7. Yeah.
What did you guys do during COVID? You were all in the house together.
Were you guys taking
We
it
got
serious?
crazier. We got crazier and crazier. But we're fine. We're fine now.
What did you guys do on a daily basis? There's no TV.
You can't leave the
We
house.
we're on Twitter all day. That's all we did.
Now, where do you normally like to hang out in the house? Do you hang out in the living room or do you stay kind of
I'll
in
go
your...
in my bed or just hang out on the couch. But I would walk around, But yeah,
Okay.
that shit sucked.
Yeah, it
You
did
guys were
suck.
in there for a year.
Forever. Been there forever.
Okay.
When was the last time you were on a boat?
I took the ferry to like Rockaway. That was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the ferry.
That's a good answer.
Oh, I was on a boat for Daredevil. Spoilers.
He was in Daredevil.
The
I'm
new
in
Daredevil.
I'm in the new Daredevil season 2. We're coming out next year. I'm on a boat, and they said there's going to be guns on the boat, so I'm running guns, bitch.
No kidding.
Yeah.
There you
You
go.
play a
Jared.
gun runner.
But, like,
Take that.
That's
Take that,
awesome.
Rite Aid.
but
Now,
I'm
do-
in a deep background. Yeah, you probably won't see.
Do you have your
He's
SAG card?
underwater.
Are you in the union?
I have one petition to like get into the union, but not yet.
One more. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Still non-union.
These are all union projects you're working on.
Yeah, but they use plenty of non-union acting.
Very high
actors.
level.
Yeah,
Very,
we're
very,
doing-
very big productions you're working on. Anybody else have the acting bug in the family?
Some of them did like school plays, but not really in the biz.
Okay. All right.
Hmm. Do you remember any of your AOL screen names?
Yeah, I just stretched out my name.
Jerry.
JJJGEERRYYII.
Okay.
But it's not on there.
How do you spell JERRI?
I just for that username I did all of it, but like it's
How do you
JERRY.
RRY. Okay.
But my license says Gerard. Gerard Lally, but I go by Jerry.
This guy's squirrely. He's
Very
definitely
squirrely.
got more aliases than fucking.
How are the bathroom designators broken up? Like, is the one bathroom your mom and dad's?
Are they both public? Are they both in the
both-
hallway? Not public. I didn't mean public. I meant like communal, or is one in your parents' room?
No, they're all in a hallway. And
They're
we
all in a
just
hallway.
Pick, whoever
There's
goes
two
first.
bathrooms in a hallway.
Are they two full bathrooms, like two showers?
One's got a shower, one does not.
Okay. Okay.
So it's
And recently, maintenance came in and I had to make a hole because like we were leaking under our neighbors, like in 2, and so like they made a hole and said hi to each other in the hole. Isn't Queens great?
Do you know your neighbors?
I know at least a dozen of them they all know me from Rite Aid. They all like see me at my work, but
Local
I don't.
celebrity.
I know.
They all know me. Guys,
They keep stopping me. When's Rite Aid coming back? I don't know. I'm sorry.
the store closed.
The store
That's what I
closed down.
heard. The store
Yeah.
closed.
Now, why haven't you transitioned into like a CVS or a Walgreens? You have 10 years experience.
In retail.
I could do that, but that sounds like work.
Sure.
I don't want to work. But I have to work. I should. Yeah.
Not to get too personal, are you collecting any unemployment benefits? Was there a severance package or anything when you left Rite Aid?
Severance package coming in soon. Employment coming soon, but not yet.
Okay. All right. Well, you'd be doing
Waiting
okay.
for that.
You
Yeah.
enjoy the summer at least.
Yeah.
Do you have you put away a bit of a nest egg? Are you good with? I guess are you good with money? I'm notoriously bad with money.
Yeah,
so
I'd be
I'm not
curious.
casting
We have a lot in
aspersions
common.
here. Yeah. Okay. Jerry's bad with money.
Not really a
Horrific.
savings. There's not a savings.
What does savings mean?
Okay. Checking account you have.
I have it. Nothing's in it.
Nothing's in it.
Nothing.
All right. Okay, it's all right, man.
My bank is the MCU. It's a municipal credit union. But it sounds like Marvel, but it's not.
Wait, the name of your bank is the MCU?
Yes.
Multiple timelines.
Are there any trophies on display in the house at the moment? Whether it be from your dad's bowling league, your sister's whatever.
There's no trophy thing, but I have like trophies from like basketball stuff, like participation trophies and
From
stuff.
when you were a kid.
When you were a kid. So you did play a little
My-
sports as a kid.
A little bit. I never really stuck to them, but my brother's got some trophy stuff.
Are there
too. I have a bowling pin from like stuff.
Okay. Are there designated chores in the house that like your sister does this, you do that?
Not really.
Who's cleaning the house?
I'll take the trash out like every day.
Okay.
I'll do the dishes every other day sometimes.
Is there a dishwasher?
There's a dishwasher,
Okay.
and we use that shit a lot. Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
use that shit a lot.
And what about like the vacuuming and stuff like that? Your mom handles all that? She keeps
Sometimes mom will do that. Sometimes we trade chores. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody chips in. Okay. All right.
Burping. Sorry.
So it's okay. A lot of barbecue sauce.
Now,
So hold on.
Nitrates will do that.
Slow down. Back to the bathroom.
okay.
Okay.
Is it a tub or a shower or both? Is it like the
One's got both.
one's got both? It's a shower tub.
Yeah.
Tub shower. You take a bath? I like a nice bath. Will you take a
I'll
bath?
do a shower. I
I
haven't
guess
taken
taking a
in
bath
so
with
long.
that many people.
How do
is
you
probably
guys
tough.
rotate it just
Good
kind of
question.
naturally happens? Your
It
mom has to
eventually
get up at a
happens.
certain time. She uses the bathroom and then
Yeah.
Now, you're unemployed, right? Summer at Jerry coming up.
Summer Jerry. Unemployed.
Are you setting an alarm clock in the morning, or you
No.
just going whatever you get up? And how
Yes.
late are you staying up? I peg you as a night owl, Jerry.
Night owl Jerry. I
Night
went to
owl
Rite
Jerry,
Aid.
you know me.
what time do you come home at night?
Sometimes 1, sometimes 11, sometimes 5 in the morning.
Where are you
What-
coming from?
Just out of town, just
Out of town?
having a
Out
ball,
of town. So
Out-
what's today look like? Let's say you weren't doing this. We called you. We had you scheduled a little behind the curtain. We had you scheduled for 4:30. Our schedule has changed. We asked you to come in at 3, and we asked you about maybe around 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And you said, okay, I'm not exactly like I'm telling them
No,
this.
we did. We asked him about 2:30, and he was here by 2:45.
So you were able to
From
make it. So you
Queens.
were just hanging at the house earlier in the day. Say you weren't doing this. What's the rest of the day look like?
I'm gonna go to Dave Shine's house. We're gonna shoot the shit, and might just go home like 1-ish maybe.
Who's home right now?
I think mom's at home. I think, but
Mhm.
everyone
what's
else
she
is doing
doing?
stuff. Mom, she's she's doing the power teacher thing, but not today. Like it's every other day. And my
But
brother.
like right now, she's at home. There's no TV. What is she? Is she reading? Is she?
I think she's on the phone, just talking about Uncle Joe. I think.
she talk.
Rest in peace.
You guys have
R.I.P.
you
Uncle
guys
Joe.
have a landline,
No,
so
no.
she's on her cell phone.
She's on her cell phone, but I think we do have a line. Fuck.
I mean, how
What
big is this
going
apartment?
on? I don't know if that works anymore. I don't know.
Is there windows in the apartment?
Tons of windows. Yeah.
Tons of windows.
At one point, my brother took all the shades down.
Why?
Now, why would he
I
do
don't-
that?
My brother, Family's family. They're out there. It's a bunch of weirdos. Yeah.
Hey, family's family.
Weirdos.
Only one weirdo.
Have you ever worn a hoodie with the thumb hole cut in it?
No.
Okay.
That sounds interesting.
Where do you do most of your clothes shopping, if you don't mind me asking? Are you brand loyal to anything? You go to the mall, you just order off Amazon?
I'll do Amazon. I'll go to Costco. They got the pants there. Target's got some
They got
fun
the
stuff.
pants.
You're Kirkland, man.
Yeah, Kirkland, man. Yeah.
Kirkland boy. Do you have your own membership card or you use like a family card?
I go with mom and just get clothes with mom.
Okay.
You can't go by yourself. It's crazy.
In the shower,
This place is nuts.
not to harp on it. Are you a bar soap family or are you a body wash family?
We got both because different people want different things. But I'll do the bar soap.
You an Irish Spring guy? What do you with Dove?
Dove. Yeah, to go with the Dove. But
I might be Jerry.
Do you
Talk about Skippy Kippy over here.
do you moisturize at all?
like my face,
Yeah.
I
He's
should.
drinking them 8 ounces of water a day. You don't need
That should be enough.
Nothing.
It's not. No, I don't.
That's the police. I can only
Run.
Huh.
My brother is driving a Sprinter van now. He's like
For what? Like for work?
for work. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's
Like
just-
deliveries, or is he like a mechanic or something?
he's delivering people.
He's delivering people.
He's
Drives
just
a
driving people around. Yeah.
for for the films.
Some for like sometimes he did for the Met Gala. He did for just
No shit.
The
people.
lollies have infiltrated the Met Gala. No fucking way. You guys have any omelets here?
You know, young Jeezy or all right. Do you pee in the shower?
yes,
You do. Do you brush your teeth in there?
of course.
You do.
Do you leave the toothbrush in there?
No,
No.
I got a thing. Put toothbrush in a thing. Take it out, put it in. Get out of there. Yeah. Separated from everything else is like other people with the toothbrushes. Yeah.
Right.
Get out of here. Freaks.
Get out of here.
Where's the laundry getting done? Is there laundry in the
We all
building?
do our own laundry, and laundry's in the basement. I feel so spoiled thinking about that. Most people gotta like go outside their house, like walk up 10 blocks to the laundry. Ugh. I got it way too good.
Got a
Got
good
it way
outlook,
too good.
Jared. Do you
Like
like
talk about a silver lining kind of guy.
Do you
Yeah,
like a
what's that for?
rotisserie chicken?
Rotisserie's good. Yeah, I'll get into that.
What's
I love empanadas.
I feel like I'm in
Empanadas
those
is great.
Leno Dorito commercials.
I can't get a read on. When's the last time you sat down at the house and had dinner as a family?
My dad got like takeout from this Trinidadian place, and we
You
ate
guys are
that.
doing Trinidadian food?
My dad will like just get takeout from anywhere, and just we'll do that.
He'll come home. Hey, I got dinner for everybody.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
Huh.
And he ate octopus.
Where?
I don't like octopus.
Right out of the
Ugh.
ocean.
couldn't stand it. But we went to this. We both went to this Greek place that had octopus.
They love those Greeks love an octopus.
Yeah, so you guys went out to dinner.
We went to there, and I can't stand octopus. I don't want to look at it. I'd rather watch Final Destination again than just look at octopus. I can't stand it.
The movie.
Yeah, I'd rather watch
Okay.
that.
What did you get at the Greek place? Will you do tzatziki or?
Patty melt.
I got lemon chicken with the green beans and stuff.
Did you get some lemon potatoes over there?
The lemon potatoes are great. They like deep fried like a half potato. That was awesome. Yeah, it was great.
Is this a
I'm gonna
Greek
go
place
back
in
there.
Queens?
Yeah, it's in what's it called? It might be called Opa, I think.
Opa.
It's
Sure, I know what you're talking about.
it's in Forest Hills.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
There's probably 15 Greek restaurants called Opa in
yeah,
Queens. Do you like to do karaoke?
I love karaoke.
No, okay.
What's
so
your
fun.
go-to karaoke song?
I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touchdown.
Elton John.
What's that one?
Elton John.
Elton John. I forget.
That's your
Rocket
go-to
Man.
song.
Rocket Man. God damn it.
Rocket Man.
Me and Ryan, we saw Elton John.
We did.
That was great.
The person or the movie?
Farewell tour.
Oh.
Did we
gotcha.
do both? I think we saw both.
We did see the movie as well.
Yes.
Okay. And when's the last time you did karaoke?
Last week I did.
Who'd you do that with?
I go alone. I just bounce around other karaoke bars and just I do the karaoke tour.
Jerry, you're crazy.
Well, hold on.
A little bit. A little bit.
You're bouncing around solo to karaoke bars, singing Rocket Man.
Shut up. Wait, you go by yourself?
I'm touring. Yeah.
I'm touring. Guys, check
Wait,
out the
you'll
full
do-
date,
will you-
scaryjerry.com.
Will you do multiple karaoke spots on the same night?
No.
Just one.
Just one.
And how many times will you sing?
A bunch.
A bunch.
All right, so you open with Rocket Man or do you close with Rocket Man?
Open with Rocket Man, and sometimes I'll just close with Stevie.
Depends
And what are you doing in
Depends.
between songs? Are you just sitting at the bar? Are you making friends?
Bar drinking, talking, yapping it up.
Talking to people?
Yeah.
Do you see some of the same people at the place you go to?
Yeah.
All right, so you know some people there.
Yeah.
You go to the bar and they're doing karaoke. Is it a karaoke place or is it a place that does karaoke? Like on a Wednesday
it's
night?
usually a karaoke place. It's on Steinway. And across the street has Mama's Empanadas. I love Mama's Empanadas.
I've also heard some
Heard
of the
that
only
about
food you eat is Mama's empanadas.
For a long time, it was just, Mama's is great. That's Mama in China. Like, Mama.
Steinway and what? What
And it's next to Broadway.
wow, you're real close to me.
I know.
A little too close.
Foley, I've run into you like a few times here and there, like on the skateboard, on my longboard. I've seen you just yapping on the phone, just say, hey, what's up, buddy?
Probably
Have
talking out
we?
loud.
Yeah, you don't remember that, do you?
I don't have any change.
You had like long hair last time I saw you.
Okay. Yeah.
was a wild
So was
time.
recently?
Maybe 2 years.
Well, if we're in the same neighborhood, we should get together.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I'm being serious.
Okay.
Um,
You guys should do karaoke. You sing.
Let's do it.
That'd be a fun
down.
night.
Hell,
All right, so you
yeah.
go to the karaoke place on Steinway near Broadway. All right.
Karaoke shout.
Karaoke shout.
Yeah.
What and what's your go-to empanada and empanada mama? And how many times a week would you say you're eating mama empanadas or whatever?
I mean, at the height,
Because Ryan said it's a lot.
I went every other day, at least 5 times a week.
At least 5 times a week. How many empanadas you getting at an order?
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
And what are they? I'm a big empanada man myself.
I love the Purnell pork. Pork's fucking great.
Mhm.
Get it baked. You have to get it baked.
Get it baked.
Baked's way to go. And I'll get the Purnell and the pollo, the chicken.
Yeah.
And Empanada Mama has like barbecue chicken, barbecue pork, and that you got to get that.
You gotta get that.
Gotta get.
What are you doing for dessert, Jerry?
I like the what's that called? The chocolate empanada? It's not chocolate. but-
Nutella.
Nutella, yeah. That's
All right, so you like sweets?
I've gotten so fat eating sweets. I love sweets so much. Cake is great.
You like cake?
I go for cake.
Do you drink milk?
Every now and again. Love milk.
Is there milk in the house right now?
Yes, there is.
Are you coffee drinkers at the house?
Everyone else is except me.
And what's the coffee?
My teeth are yellow enough. I can't. Yeah.
You smart kid.
You look great.
Oh, hey.
What's do you guys have a coffee pot at the house?
There's like a coffee machine there that breaks every few months. They get a new one. Dumb
Oh,
shit.
Okay.
I think it's a Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee.
I think.
Okay. All right. Do you like cologne? Use cologne?
No. Maybe I should.
Deodorant? What do
I got the deodorant. I
what-
got like Brutes. There's like a Brute.
You're doing
Use
brute
Brute?
deodorant.
burns your armpits?
No, not me. You got the rolling. They got a rolling Brute thing. Yeah.
Brute.
That's wild, dude. Brute's a man's. That's a man's musk right there, huh?
Did you go to prom?
I did. I didn't have a prom date.
Okay.
Just went solo, stag with some friends?
Hung out, yeah.
did some karaoke.
I had long hair. Do you want to see my prom photo?
We'll save that.
Okay.
For round 2. What? Okay. You said you wore a suit. Do you own a black suit?
I do.
You do.
I use it every now and again for extra work.
For extra work, if you're,
Yeah.
gotcha. And,
Can you tie a tie?
I need to look at the photo every time. I can't do it from memory. No, I got to look it up every time.
And what? You have a pair of dress shoes, like black dress shoes as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
I had to buy that recently, but yeah.
For an extra part.
for the funeral.
For the funeral. You bought it for the funeral.
Yeah.
As a,
That'd
as
be
a,
very recently. Because the funeral was yesterday.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You bought it this week.
as a fellow thespian, what do you enjoy from craft services? What do you like?
Do extras get a hold of Cresser? They got to have
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
own.
of course. No.
I mean, extras aren't getting.
Depends on the
numbers.
production. Yeah, they are.
I did the show with Jennifer Aniston, the morning show, and they had a guy cutting up a whole big giant like pig, like a pork.
Right.
He was cutting up for everybody.
That would be lunch.
Yeah.
But craft services, I
Love
mean, the
lunch.
stuff that's just kind of hanging around. What do you like to?
I love the pork, and I'll go for the chicken.
Throw that in some empanadas. You got yourself a fucking day.
I wish they had a
I mean, crafty, like where where just like
Oh,
that's always
Like the
regular
been-
bullshit.
Nutrigrain
Okay.
bars
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I mean, I'll go for the Nutella bars or the Nutter Butters. Those are good. And Three Musketeers. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a sparse.
I've
those
never seen
graphics.
any of those things before. Three Musketeers.
No, the little tiny little things.
Ryan, do you have? Is there anything we might have missed, or that you go? Not everything, just a few points that you want to go. Hey, Jer, what about this?
What's the credit card situation?
Oh, it's bad. Maxed out. Maxed out at 1,000.
American Express?
1,000? That's I started at 200, so I get you.
Okay. Capital One and what's the red one? Bank of America. Yeah.
Okay.
You got 2 credit cards. That's not,
Not
bad.
bad.
What's the wallet situation? You got a leather wallet?
Got a leather wallet and
You keep it in your hoodie pocket? I've never
I'm
seen
really
that.
bad at this.
I would have been less surprised if you pulled it out of your mouth.
like a chipmunk.
Wow, you can just keep normal.
It's very faint, but it's like it's X-Men.
X-Men.
Okay.
A normal looking wallet though, not
feel like I
egregious
remember
in any
that
sense.
wallet.
He puts it in a different pocket. Puts it in his front pocket.
Skin scruples.
Got to shame me into being an adult. Get out of here.
Is the Three Musketeers one of your favorite candy bars?
I put that like top 10. Yeah, sure. But
Top
I
10.
really love Hershey's. It's all about the milk chocolate. Yeah.
He loves
You're
the milk
like a
chocolate.
plain
I've heard
Her-
that about Jerry. He
A
loves
plain
that milk
Hershey's.
Yeah, plain Hershey's. Sometimes I'll just get like a bag of chocolate and I'll just like share it.
Now I've eaten a lot. I've spent a lot. I bought a lot of snacks at a Rite Aid, at a Dwayne Reed, have you during my days in New York. What would be your go-to snack and/or meal that you would get at Rite Aid if you were working or whatever? Like, would you buy something, or were you packing and taking a lunch with you?
I tried to pack, but that's tough.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
tough.
you got to buy something there.
What were you going with?
I would go with like the last few years it was like a Celsius like energy drink, and I would go for like a bag of milk chocolate nuggets. Those little milk chocolate.
The Hershey Nuggets?
Yeah, Hershey's. Yeah.
That's what you get as a snack.
That's like a big
That's
bag.
mainlining. That's
Mainlining it.
That's a fucking.
But
That's
I wouldn't
snack.
eat it all myself. I would just like share with the customers. Hey, you want
Share with the
some?
customers.
Yeah. It's all wrapped up in its
Personable
own
guy.
thing.
It's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
And you like peanut butter.
Peanut butter's good. Yeah.
Can you eat in your room?
I don't. I think
Do you snack in your room?
Do your
Is there
brothers?
candies next to your bed?
no. I mean,
Oh, I heard.
but I have.
I did hear recently. You guys went to the movies, I think, over the weekend, right?
Yeah, Mission
Oh,
Impossible.
the Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, you Hershey Kisses.
yeah, share. Yeah, I give.
But you buy a big bag of
I
Hershey
buy a big bag
Kisses.
of Hershey
You
Kisses.
sneak that into the.
That's key. That's key. Key to
That's
any
a
movie.
loud snack. A lot of tinfoil on that.
Ryan, comment.
Well, he's no longer allowed at my house because he had the
yeah.
Hershey's Kisses and then sat under it for a whole movie. He melted right into my sofa.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Is that a hard, fast rule? He's not allowed at the house.
I don't think he's been back since the Hershey's Kisses.
There's
maybe soon.
We said Air Force One, right?
Yeah.
Recently?
What the fuck? What, do you guys have a time machine? We did a double feature. It was that and U.S. Marshals.
Air Force
Jerry had never seen it.
I never seen it. It's like the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys go out, you meet, right? You said you met. He said you're perpetually late, which rubs him the wrong way.
Am I?
Yes, we were late the last time we saw each other.
Nuh-uh.
Oh man, this is like 2 8th graders. I know you are, but what am I? Now, if you guys went out to lunch, how's that? How you guys splitting that check? You splitting the check, or you going? I got this one. He's got the next one. If you guys like did go out to get like a sandwich, like
We
a
would
Subway
split.
steak
We
sandwich,
would split.
We would split.
You'd split. Okay. All right, fair enough. Just asking.
Been trying to pick up the slack since the job situation.
Good friend.
Good friend. You guys are
I'm
good,
sure,
guys are good
I'm
friends.
sure Jerry would do the same thing to you.
And Jerry's always armed with treats.
Always.
What
Do
do
you
you
have treats
got
on
on
your
you
Jerry,
right
what do
now?
you got in your bag right now?
Nothing right now.
What the fuck?
Come on.
Really throw him under the bus.
Hold on. Did you bring a bag with you?
I got my backpack with me. Yeah.
What's in that backpack?
My iPad, some library books, and
You have an iPad.
You have multiple books on you? You're going to your borrowing
Would you
from the
say
library?
library books?
I have some library comic books.
Oh, you getting comic books from the library?
I love the library. You got to go to the library on 40th and 5th Avenue.
The main branch.
library.
Well, that's like Bryant Park. Is that the main branch? I don't know. This could be the main branch. I don't know. The basement has a recording studio. And the roof is like an eating area. It's like it's a terrace. Why does a library have this much money in it? It's great. It's
Well, what do you do in the
great.
recording studio?
You can just rent it out and do whatever you want.
Rocket Man.
Guys,
that.
I got 2 more songs. I'm going to wrap this up.
I mean, it's
Okay.
meant for kids, but
Oh,
they know
okay.
what to do it. Yeah,
All right.
Wait, you have an iPad.
right now.
Okay. What do you do on that? Emails, social media? You watch your movies
Watch
on there?
movies, social media, update IMDb.
Did you watch? What do you? You're on the. You took the subway here.
Take the subway. I took the 7 to the R.
Okay. And what do you? Are you watching a movie while you're on the subway? You one of those guys? Are you on your phone? You scrolling? Are you reading? What are you doing?
I listen to a lot of podcasts.
A lot of podcasts.
Do you listen to this podcast?
He said he listened to the Center City Comedy Show when we first sat down. That was fucking a decade.
What's your
ago.
favorite?
podcast.
What's your favorite podcast? You listen to comedy podcasts?
Don't be offended.
Nobody's offended.
It's not Ari Garbage. I'm sorry.
That's
it's-
okay, buddy.
I love you, buddies. You guys are great.
We love you too,
But I
pal.
like Chapo Trap House. They're pretty good.
Chapo Trap House.
Yeah,
okay, great
That's
show.
Very
Fantastic.
respectable.
I love The Dollop with Dave Anthony and Gareth Edwards.
Of
Sure.
course.
Shout out Gareth.
Of
He's
course.
He's a,
Funny.
he's
Fantastic.
a friend of the show.
That's great, man.
I mean,
Hold on a second.
sure.
To get comfortable.
I was-
Do you have your passport, Jerry?
he went to Ireland.
I do. It's expired. I gotta renew it. But it's in my bag.
Can
It's
I
in your bag?
right now?
What the fuck?
But it's expired. It's okay.
Why is it in your bag if it's expired?
What? Well, sometimes I forget my wallet, and I need ID to go into bars, so I gotta show up the passport.
You're showing them an expired pay. You're so okay.
You're still
Do I see it?
No.
so you have a little bit of savings that you're kind of living off of until your severance comes in or you get another job. You're getting by.
I'm getting by.
Okay.
Yeah, a
Saying
little
you're still socializing to go out and have some beers.
I think there's an appearance fee involved in today as well.
Of course. When's the last time you were on an airplane?
It's been a long time. But it's Ireland. No. I went with Dave.
It's been a long, long time. Touchdown, bring. Dude.
I love that song.
I'm an airplane man. Okay, so it's been a while.
no,
Was it
well,
Ireland?
Queens
No,
ain't
actually-
the kind of place to raise your kids.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
All right, so when was the last time? I'm sorry, cut you off.
Me and Dave Shine and a bunch of our friends, Derek Thompson, Quan Wiggins. We went to Florida together. That was
For
awesome.
what?
Whoa.
We just hung out for 2 weeks. We had
Just based on
2
those names,
weeks?
it's a long fucking time to be in Florida.
Hey, when was this? Recently?
2022. That was awesome. That
What
was
town
great.
did you go to?
We went to. It was
How
like
do you forget this? This is crazy.
things fade away from me.
It was Miami, Jerry.
It's Miami. It was like 2 hours. It was like a 2-hour drive from Miami. So
You flew to Miami
Not
and then
Miami.
drove to us, or not Miami?
it's like outside of Miami. I don't know.
Did you guys get a
That's
house?
very far
We
outside
rented a
Miami.
house, and it was like there was a jacuzzi and a pool and 2 TVs. We didn't really leave the house much. That was
Now,
great.
I know most of those guys you named from comedy in the
Yeah.
scene. Are most of your friends predominantly African American?
They're here and there. Yeah.
Okay. You just named him. You said he just went to Florida with a bunch of black kids.
And you went there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Fucking great. Oh, it was awesome. And some other friends. There were other friends were there too.
Any ladies roll through?
There were some ladies there, but not really.
Okay.
Hot tub, 2 TVs.
Listen.
Hard to leave the house.
I don't want to get too personal, but I have to ask you this. It's you and 2 other grown men living in a room. What's the jerk off situation? What's the
We're not doing it in the room together. Get out of here.
no.
Jared, we're aware. We're not trying to be. I'm thinking of when I would. You got to do it when they're probably. I mean, you got to think if they're working now.
How are you navigating that?
I'm waiting till everyone else is leaving the room, and then I'm going at it.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom.
Second
The one with the bathroom?
You got to be adaptable.
Okay. All right. I was just curious.
Q train, you know.
Nah.
Will you dance at a wedding?
I will. I've danced at a few. I went to like whose wedding was that?
Just no way he
I don't
remembers. It could have been the fucking Queen of England. Huh. Okay.
Oh, well, you want me to tell you about the time I shit my pants at the beach?
At the beach. I mean, yeah, sure.
I
We could use a closer.
It was 2012, and my parents, you know, they like wanted me to do activities. They wanted me to get out of the house because I didn't get out of the house, so they just asked me to, you know.
You're a homebody.
I'm homebug, yeah, homebug.
I get that.
Except for karaoke, empanadas, drinking hard ciders.
Lately, I've been going out.
And going
to Moose of Ryan.
Growing up, I was a humbug. Yeah.
going to Florida for a month.
Oh, it was great. I would do it again. I want to go to Japan.
How did you guys drive from the?
You want to go to Japan?
I would love to go to Japan. We rented an SUV and we just drove that around. That was nuts.
I say this genuinely with every fiber of my being. I wish I could have been there. I genuinely do. Why do you want to go to Japan?
It sounds awesome. I want to ride the bullet train. I want to see the mountains. I want to see, the streets. There's no cars, just people just walking around. That sounds awesome as hell.
Mm-hmm.
They got cars there, Jared.
Yeah. That's one of the world's leading car manufacturers.
Does the food do anything for you? Do you like ramen?
It is not a huge cheese.
It is not.
Not a lot of cheese over there.
You like ramen?
I'll get into some ramen. Yeah.
Do you do fish at all? Do you like sushi or anything?
No. I mean, I should get into it. I should try new things. Trying new things is great, but that's hard.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
I had an egg.
One egg.
Would you fry that, or was it hard boiled?
I fried it. I put some deli meat on it. I had some oregano on it. And
so you're laying the deli meat over like it's a piece of cheese. You're laying. I'm curious. I've never thought of it, and now I'm going.
Did you have some toast?
Toast. Yeah. I got
the sourdough.
Sourdough.
I'm sorry.
And
butter.
I'll do the butter. I'll throw the butter on the pan, and if there's any left, I'll pour it on the bread.
Use a lot of oregano. You like oregano?
I like oregano. Oregano's good.
Do you like ketchup?
No.
Nah.
Do you guys keep...
I'll throw tomato in there sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Cut it up.
The butter in your guys' house, do you keep it in the refrigerator or is it on the counter?
Fridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there boxes of cereal at your house?
There is. Everyone else eats that, but I like the egg. All about the egg.
What are the brands of cereal that are there?
The Incredible Double Egg.
One egg we're talking.
I'll do one. I'll do two. Yeah, I won't go more than two. Yeah. But people got the healthy cereal is
Kashi.
Kashi.
There's Kashi in the house. There's a chocolate Rice Krispie thing, but there's a gorilla on the cover. It says some out there weirdo thing.
It's off-brand.
It's an off-brand.
Off-brand.
Yeah.
Or maybe Trader Joe's brand.
It might be a Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Or a local brand. I don't know.
A local brand.
I don't think there's local Queens.
You're probably right. You're probably right about that.
It's just indigenous to Forest Hills.
Is the Count Chocula of the area?
Fresh from the swamp.
Local brand.
Hey, I got one. Jerry's not a man of many vices, but you love to gamble, do you not, Jerry?
Oh,
yes.
This is okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Beep. Back it up. One of the things that started this whole inquisition.
Oh, really?
Was the way it was explained to us is you go to some sort of airport and gamble at the airport.
Right. So the gambling spot in Queens is next to the airport, next to LaGuardia, next to JFK.
It's a casino.
Next
It's a casino. But there's no there's no people doing the cards. It's just
it's video.
It's a video.
It's all video.
You're playing the iPad. Just doing cards on the iPad. Yeah.
Hey, easy, Jerry.
I'm passionate. I want my cards. I want to look at my cards. But you can't.
So you're playing slot machines?
Yeah, no. I'll just play blackjack or play
the video blackjack,
video
poker,
blackjack
or whatever.
Might as well be that. But blackjack's fun.
Okay.
And
what
roulette's
else?
fun too. I like roulette.
Well, when was the last time have you been to a regular casino where it's like the dealers?
Never.
Never.
I'd love to, but no.
Huh.
You have a monthly Metro card? Is that what you...
I'll just put some money on an Omni card. I got an Omni card.
Omni card.
What's the most you have ever won gambling?
Oh,
Great question. What's an Omni card?
There's no more Metro. They're phasing out the Metro card.
Yes.
Ah, right. Gotcha.
It's a contactless card thing you put on the subway. I won 1,000 at least once.
Playing what?
I did roulette. I bet on 27. I put maybe 100 or something like that. Maybe more or less 100, and I won 1,000. But
Wow.
On that one day, I won 7,000.
You won $7,000 in one day?
On roulette and blackjack.
At the airport?
Next to the airport.
Right. I'm sorry. Is this recently?
2 years ago, maybe.
No shit.
Jerry, tell him about the day. What did you spend that money on?
I put it up. I mean, what do you mean? I kind of put it all back, didn't I?
I was under the impression you lost it.
I lost it all. It's all gone.
So you didn't win $7,000. You at one point
I
you were
have the
up
receipt.
seven.
My receipt says 7,000.
You cashed out $7,000 and you put it back in and lost the money.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You kept the receipt.
I did keep the receipt, but it's in my like other bag. I have multiple bags.
What else is in your
You
room?
keep the receipt in your you carry that around.
I don't carry that around, but I did show Ryan. Like I carried it around to show my friends. Hey, I did this once.
What else
Never
is in
again.
your room, Jerry?
I have a bowling pin.
How many dressers are in there? 3 dressers for your brothers? Where do you keep your clothes?
I keep my clothes in the closet and in the dresser thing, and there's like a thing under my bed. There's like a drawer under my bed.
Are you guys sharing the dresser? Like, do you have all your socks in one thing? And
So Sean has his own clothes in a bookshelf in the living room.
In the bookshelf.
Yeah, we have a lot of bookshelves.
Big readers, like.
okay. Is the bookshelf enclosed or are they just out?
There's one bookshelf is just full of clothes, and
You
it's
walk
out
in, you just see folded clothes.
in the living room.
In the living room.
That's not great to get out on.
So
Yeah.
I walk into the apartment. Is there a hallway?
Yeah.
And then that opens up into a living room.
Hallway.
The fact
To
you
your
think
right
you're going to
is
get
the
an
kitchen.
accurate floor plan out of this.
Are you gonna do a drawing?
I'm trying to.
Okay. You walk into the door of the hallway. You make a left. There's the
Hold
kitchen
on.
straight.
Let
There's
me-
the
let me-
living
let
room.
me see. All
Okay.
right. So you walk into the thing. It's a hallway.
Hallway.
Okay. And that opens up into.
To your left is the kitchen, and to the straight is the living room, and that all connects.
Uh-huh. And then there's another hallway?
If you walk further, there's the hallway. First 30 left is bathroom.
This
Second
apartment's
bathroom.
4 miles long.
First,
2 doors on your left is the bathroom.
they're next to each other.
Yeah, the bathrooms next to each other, and 2 bedrooms next to each other.
Nope, nobody else finds that strange?
I mean,
No.
Okay. And then,
no.
And then the door at the end of that hall is mom and dad's room.
one room. Okay, so bathroom, room.
No,
You're-
bathroom's on the left.
2 bathrooms left,
Okay.
2 bedrooms right,
Okay.
and at the end of the hall is another bedroom.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I get that.
All right. And then your mom and dad's room is here.
At the end of the hall.
Okay. All right.
Well, okay, let's get back to the beach.
So it's kind of a railroad apartment.
I've never seen a railroad apartment.
No.
You live in one.
Probably.
Railroad apartments, you have to walk through the room to get to the next room.
That's what I have.
Okay. It's similar to that. It's similar. Yeah. I got that.
That's smaller than what the actual apartment is.
I don't live in a stick. I live in a stick figure.
I mean, this is what termites would do if they were designing a building.
Bugman. All right.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you about the time I shit my
Yes,
pants?
please. Sorry, we keep getting.
You keep rubbing your face, Foley. This
No,
guy.
it's fascinating.
I gotcha. My parents paid for 4 lessons in 2012 to
You
make
shit your pants?
for surf lessons.
So you could.
Oh,
I was going to
scary
ask you.
Jerry goes surfing.
I was going to ask, can you swim?
Swimming's great. I love swimming.
Okay.
Can I do it well? No, but
Are you a
swimming's
member?
great.
Are you a member of your local YMCA or anything like
I
that?
was at one point.
The
I
big
don't go
New
to
York
the gym
thing,
anymore.
yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I take 4 lessons. I go to Rockaway. To
Where are the lessons? On the beach?
they're on the beach.
Rockaway is so dangerous.
It's pretty
The
dangerous.
water's dangerous.
So you're on Rockaway Beach. You're learning on Rockaway Beach.
Yeah.
4 lessons, 4 different weeks
Yeah.
or so. Okay, gotcha.
I go
Wait,
take.
you shit yourself at a surfing lesson?
I did. Oh, it's so
I
bad.
just put that together.
Were you wearing a bathing suit?
Okay.
Two-piece.
Funny you mentioned it. They want you to put a wetsuit on. A really, really tight suit that squeezes you.
I know what a wetsuit is.
So it squeezed my.
For you, a normal T-shirt. Getting sassy with it.
So it squeezed my duty out.
So it was tight.
It was really tight.
Are you on the board with the guy? Is the guy with you?
Oh, I'm on the beach. I'm in the sand. It was a girl teaching. And it was.
Did you
Those
say?
girls-
Did you say it squeezed my duty out?
Maybe.
Like a sausage.
And then what did you do? Is this the beginning of the lesson? The end of the lesson?
Like before the lesson, like I'm on an hour bus, just eating a black and white cookie, expecting like, what the fuck is this gonna happen? What is this? I don't know what's happening. So I'm just gonna eat some garbage food and go to a surf lesson and put a tight suit on and squeezes my shit out.
It's not that tight, Jerry.
Oh, it's really tight for me. I picked the wrong size. I guess.
So you had an accident.
I had an accident.
We've all been there. I've been there.
Yeah.
And then,
it's
did
like-
you go home?
No, it was like 9 in the morning, and I walk on the sand. It's very hot. I run away. I don't explain what happened. I just like walk away from the lesson, and I walk up and down the boardwalk looking for like a bathroom, but they're all locked. And 9 in the morning, they're fucking locked. It's like the sun's in my face. I'm probably getting sunburns for sure.
That's your least of your worries, dude.
And I'm walking.
Hold on, it's not your wetsuit, right?
No,
It is now. You're going to pay for that suit, boy.
All right.
So I'm just walking with shit in my pants.
No, I'm
up and down.
sweating.
I'm sweating, and I have to go to the local supermarket. I go to the Pathmark.
You have shoes on?
I have like flip flops on, but like
He's in flippers.
they keep falling. Ugh.
I couldn't really see because of the mask.
He's carrying the board, too.
All right, so you go to the bathroom at the supermarket. You clean up.
Clean my pants out, clean my asshole out, clean it all out. Take like too long in the bathroom, but who cares? Fuck them. And I go back and try to like have like a fun lesson. And,
How long do you say you were gone? You had to be gone
At least an hour. At least an hour. Maybe longer. Ugh. Torture. That was torturous.
So did you go back and have the lesson?
He goes, where the hell have you guys been? I've been looking for you.
Wave took me out.
Goddamn undertow.
Drop me off at a Safeway down the street.
Bathroom code's 4422 if anybody needs.
So you get back. Is there other people at the lesson?
Of course. Full of people.
Aren't they out in the water at this point?
It's New
Yes.
York City, dude. It's not. This is still New York fucking city at the end of the day.
It
There's
is.
10,000 people within fucking nose shot.
So are they out in the water?
Most of them are out in the water, but they're on the choppy side of Rockaway. So that's like 80th Street below. So we went to 60th Street, but like if you go like north of like 80th Street, that's like the nice part. But like 80.
Jerry, you shit your pants.
Shit my pants.
Tell us about the
I'm
lesson.
not worried about the chop.
What did you do when you
The
walked
sea
back?
was angry
when
that
you
day,
were
my
gone
friend.
for an hour in the rented wetsuit that they gave you. What did they say to you?
I didn't explain anything to them. I just kept it all on.
There was shit
I cleaned
in
it.
You gave me a wetsuit with shit in it.
I'm writing a Yelp review.
You're lucky I'm a good guy. I
What
went
did they
cleaned
say
it.
to you when you got back?
I cleaned it well enough, so
No,
I don't think they noticed.
no,
but like
you
I
did
went
not.
back in.
They noticed.
You went
You might
back
have
in where?
noticed.
The water?
I went into the water with the surfboard,
Uh-huh.
and I tried to ride some waves, and I failed.
So hold on. You get back to the beach.
Get back to the beach.
Your surfboard's on the beach near
Surfboard's
the
on the
water.
beach,
Is
yeah.
anybody waiting there? Like,
Does anybody go, hey, where you been?
The surf instructor was like, "Where you been?" I said I had to use the bathroom. I just tried to be quiet and stealthy about it, but I wasn't stealthy at all.
so you just got in the water,
Got in the water and just powered through it, and that was an experience.
and then you returned the wetsuit.
Yes,
Did you go back for other lessons?
yes.
When did you go back?
I would have fucking moved. I would have been to Miami with the boys, dude. You're
See you guys tomorrow. When was the next lesson?
The next lesson was like next week. My parents were like, "We paid for this. You better go." So I go to that, and I broke my tooth.
You broke your
I broke my
tooth.
fucking tooth.
On what?
The wave like fucked me up. I tumbled, and this is a fake tooth.
Uh-huh.
That's a fake
It's a
tooth.
fake tooth. And
I gotta
So
be
you
honest with you, I would have never guessed.
yeah, they got matching teeth.
It's very natural. So you go back then. So the first week you go, you show up, you put the wetsuit on, then you disappear for an hour. You come back like nothing happened.
Yeah.
The instructor says where you been. You said I had to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
That was an hour ago.
Yeah,
You try a couple of times and finish the lesson,
yeah,
and then you leave. You show up the next week, you go into the water and you smash your face
yes,
and break your tooth.
yes.
What did they say about that?
Sorry. They said sorry, and better luck next time, and come back next time. We can make it work.
Did you have another lesson after that?
Okay, so
Bit by a shark.
this was
Octopus got me. That's why I don't like them.
Stuck on my face.
Hold on. Okay, so you go back?
this is 2012. So Hurricane Sandy happened.
Uh-huh.
That place disappeared.
What do you mean? You were taking surfing lessons in October?
No, was it October? Maybe in
September, right?
September. Yeah,
I don't know.
It was Hurricane Sandy stopped the lesson. So
Okay.
So I
Joke's on them. Jerry gets the list.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Here's the thing that I'm going to say.
Tell me.
I feel like I'm going to disagree with you.
I'm not saying there's not some garbage elements here.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good kid.
I'm not saying that.
Oh.
Do you think he's garbage?
100%. What is the question here? That ain't a real question. Get out of here.
I'm going to let Jerry speak for himself.
All right, the kid's
He's shit in a wetsuit.
I mean, that happens.
He claims it was squeezed out of him.
He eats pretty well. He's a hardworking guy.
He's unemployed at the moment and not looking.
I'm hardly even. Yeah.
He eats mostly empanadas and lunch meat. I think.
All right, I think. Okay, we're gonna have to do some further testing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would like.
Scary Jerry tapes.
Is there any way? Is there any way I could come over for dinner with the family?
I think that's probably a hard no. I don't think they
Yeah.
take too kindly to outside.
Get off our porch.
Do you have a porch?
No. Well, I have one for you to get off.
We got to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jerry Lally.
Well, brilliant episode, Jerry.
We can't thank you enough for coming in.
Yeah, man.
We love you.
Appreciate you,
buddy,
buddy.
too.
Good luck with everything.
Can I shout everyone out my Instagrams?
Yeah, please, shout away.
Sure, shout away.
Jerry
Plug
Lally,
away.
Spell it.
JerryLally. That's me.
There you go. Guys, check out Jerry Lally.
And you
Check
got
out
some
his karaoke, too.
You got some movies coming up.
I got some movies coming up. Yeah.
He's running guns, pumping dope.
You got Daredevil coming out next year.
Coming out. Yeah.
What else have you just filmed
Or
filmed that you got coming out?
I was on FBI. No lines, but I'm there. Just I look like a January 6th rioter, just being angry with the red hat. I'm there. Being an FBI.
You're doing it.
You have
You're
that
up there.
coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Okay, great.
Be on the lookout,
All right.
gang.
Well, we love you. And gang, we love you, and we'll see you next weekend. Peace.
Thank you, buddies.